Good morning, children. So, in the last class, we were discussing about chapter 2, that is the human body, the skeleton system. So, we are going to discuss the same chapter. It is not completed. Okay. So, I have given you homework. Hope everyone have done the homework. Okay. You have learned everything. Very good. Even I have given you the diagram also. Okay. So, you might have drawn a very beautiful diagram. So let's begin the chapter. So before beginning the chapter, hope you all are fine, taking care of yourself and doing your all the tasks that is assigned to you all. Okay, so let's begin our science. Very interesting part this is. Okay, now in the last class what we have done, let me summarize. So we have learned about the bone, that is a special part of our human body. Without bone, skeleton cannot be framed. Okay, we have learned about the types of the bone. We have learned each, that is we have learned about the first, that is your skull. What does it does? It protects the internal organ, that is your brain. Okay, a number of bones that are present in the skull, that is 22. Okay, and your 14 are on your face, rest are on the head. That's the complete total bone that is a skull is made up is 22. Okay, so today, and one more thing, we have learned about the function of skull also. Today we are going to learn about the jaw bone. Okay, so children, we are going to learn about the jaw bone. You know the jaw bone, the down part. This is our jaw. Okay, so we are going to learn about the jaw bone, which is included in our skull. Okay, now you see jawbone, it is U-shaped bone of the lower jaw. So you see this is our jaw. Okay, so it is U-shaped. So the your jawbone is always U shape. So your jawbone is always U shape. So it is U shape and it is a part of your skull. Okay, now it is largest and it is strongest bone in your skull. Now in complete skull, the jawbone, it is movable, lower jaw, and it is very strong and it is very hard. Okay, so jawbone is very strong and very hard in your skull. Now the upper jawbone, it is not movable, but the lower jawbone is movable. Now see, when you move your mouth, okay, when you eat, when you talk, you see the upper jaw, it is not movable, but the lower part is always movable. Okay, so you see it is very strong and very hard part of your skull. Now what is it functions? Now what is the function of this jaw? What is the importance of it? Okay, now it helps us to move our mouth so that we can chew our food. Okay, now you see the jawbone, it is U-shaped and it is movable. So when we eat food, okay, so this jawbone, it helps us to chew the food very properly. Imagine if our jawbone will not be movable, then we will not be able to speak, neither we will be able to speak, neither will be able to have a delicious food. Okay children, so this was about your jawbone. Now one more thing we're going to talk, like I want to say about the jawbone, that your teeth is completely present in your jawbone. That's why it's quite strong and the hardest part of your skull. Okay, now the next bone we are going to learn, that is your backbone. So you see, every bone is important in our body. Okay, now we are going to talk about the backbone. Now children, you know backbone, it is very important. Okay, you know the inside the backbone, the spinal cord is present, which is connected with the brain through the medulla. Okay, now you see this spinal cord. Okay, it is protected by the backbone. So let's discuss about the backbone. What is important, what is its function, how it is made. So it is long and very flexible. Okay, it is very long in our body at the back. Okay, and it is very flexible, and it is known as vertebral column or spine. It is also called spine. Okay, it is also known as, your backbone is also called a spine, or it is known as vertebral columns. Okay, it is connected to the base of the skull at the top. So you see, from the top of our head, from the skull, it is connected. So spinal cord is connected from here, where we have medulla is connected with your from the skull. Okay, and it is very important part of our body. Now, what is it made up of? Now you see, when we are talking about structure of the body, that means this backbone is also made up of bones. Okay, in our body, skull, including skull, backbone, hand, leg, everything in our body. Okay, rib cage, everything is made up of bone. Without bone, these things cannot be framed in our body. Now let's see how many bones are there. So in backbone there are 33 bones are there. Okay, very small ring like structure. So the small bone, the ring like structure, they are complete. 33 are there, so 33 makes a complete your backbone. At the back, if we count from the top, okay, and if you see up to the back, one by one if we count, there are 33 bones are present, and they are very small, and each bones are called vertebrae. Okay, now you see this 33 bones. So each bone are called vertebrae. So you see each small bone which are present in the backbone or the spine, it is called what? Vertebra. So it is called vertebra. They are very small ring like bone. Okay, we have 33 bones in our backbone. They are called what? Vertebra. Now, what is its important functions? Now, what does backbone does? Now, you know the skull, it protects the internal organ. That is your brain. Now, what does the spinal, that is your backbone, what does it function? What is its main function? Like in every part of our body has its important function. Now, you see, what does it do? Backbone, it protects the delicate spinal cord. Our spinal cords are very delicate organ. Okay, so someone should be there to protect it. Okay, so you see, backbone protect the spinal, it protects the spinal cord. So look here. So backbone, what is its main function? Its main function is to protect the spinal cord, and spinal cord is very delicate organ which is present inside the backbone. Now you see, why do we need house? We need house to protect ourselves. That's you have learned in the junior classes. Okay, now same way this backbone also, what does it do? It gives protection to the spinal cord. Without, okay, otherwise the spinal cord may get destroyed without backbone. So spinal cord is very delicate organ. Okay, so this was about your backbone. Now we are going to talk about the rib cage. Okay, everyone knows the rib cage. Now it is also, okay, rib cage is also made up of your bones. Okay, rib cage is also made up of your bone. Now next is rib cage. Now see children, this rib cage is also made up of a bone. Now rib cage, it is present in our chest region. Okay, so it is present in our chest region, the rib cage, and it is made up of 12 pairs of bone. 12 pairs. Okay, it is made up of 12 pairs of very thin bone. 12 pairs, it means one pair means two. Now when we go to buy a slipper or shoes, what we say? Please give us one pair of slipper or one pair of shoe. One pair means two pairs. Okay, so don't get confused. Pair, that means 12 pairs, that means 24. Okay, now you see this is very thin and it is very curved. Now you see our rib cage are all curved from the front to the back part. Okay, now a long flat bone called the sternum is present at the center of the chest. Now you see at the center of the chest, if you see in the center of the chest, so in center of the chest we have, okay, called sternum, sternum, sternum. So at the center of our chest we have a bone, and that bone is called sternum, sternum, sternum. So keep in mind the bone which is present at the middle of our chest, that is in a rib cage, that is called, in the middle of chest bone, it is called sternum. Okay, it is a very important. So here when we touch we can feel that sternum. Now at the back the rib cage are held together at the spine at its. Now you see the spine is at the back, rib cage. So rib cage, all the pairs are joined from one part to the other part. Okay, so you see they are 24, that is your 24. They are all together in number is 24 and they are 12 pairs. Now the last two pairs are not attached to sternum. Now you see when we see the you see here the backbone, suppose this is sternum. Okay, I'm trying to draw it. Now you see all are attached like that. So this is your rough diagram. Please look at the blackboard. So you see this is your sternum, the middle one. Okay, and these all are the bone which are, they are thin and they are curved. That means here, from here it is joined and from the back. But here 12 pairs are not joined. So you see the last two pairs are not attached with the sternum. Okay, so the last two pairs where it goes away from this side, okay, it is not attached with the sternum. So the last two pairs, they are not connected with your sternum. List all, okay, 10 pairs, all are connected with the sternum, and the last two pairs, they are not connected with your sternum. Okay, now what is the function of this rib cage? What it does? Okay, very important functions. Okay, like skull protect the brain, backbones protect your very delicate organ, spinal cord. Now what is the skull? That is your rib cage. What does it does? So skull, backbone, everyone has a function. So here also your rib cage, it has a very important function, that is it protects all the delicate organ of our body. Okay, so you see we have heart, we have lungs. So heart, lungs are protected by your rib cage. So the rib cage, okay, it protect our heart, it protect our lungs. For example, if we don't have a rib cage, then what will be the condition? If suppose you are running, you will play, heart, your lungs may come out. Okay, so the rib cage protect our heart, it protect our delicate organ, that is heart and the liver, that is your liver, lungs. So they are protecting your internal organs. Okay, so it was very, very easy. Okay, now let's talk about, so this, so many things we have to first day, like we talk about the skull. Okay, then today we talked about backbone, we talked about the jaw. Okay, we talked about rib cage. Okay, so let's talk about little bit about your limbs. Now we have limbs, means we have arms and the legs. Okay, so our arms and our legs are also made up of bones. Okay, they are also made up of bones. There are different bones which are providing us lots of information that where it is, which part of our arms, which part of our legs it is present. How we are able to walk, how we are able to fold our hands, how we are able to sit. These all are possible due to the bone that are present in the arms and your legs. So that's we are going to discuss. That we are going to discuss. Now you see some of the diagram I may give you as a homework. You have to do it. Some of the tasks I may provide you. Those you have to do it very carefully. Chapters are quite lengthy. We have lots of explanations. So hope you are able to understand. Very slowly we are doing, so that you will able to catch it very properly. I am not completing your chapter 2 in a one day. It will not be possible for the student to understand. So that slowly few topics when it is taught, you will be able to catch it very properly. Children, hope you have understood. So next day we will continue. Today I am keeping you for this much only. Please learn very properly. Thank you.